Hello YouTube fans, it's your boy Brad here with another video. Today we're going to look at these Joiry batteries, lithium ion 8800 milliamp batteries that I got for my Andorra cob light. But before we get into batteries, please give me 1 minute. I want to show you something that I found out about trying to charge these batteries. First, let me say this. This is it says charge doctor. Basically, it is a USB tester. You can catch, it shows you the voltage that is coming through whatever charging block that you might be using, the voltage, and it shows the amperage. I found this little gadget to be very instrumental at finding weak links between chargers, USB chargers, 5-volt chargers, and cords. And here's what I found in charging these batteries. They came with this cord, which is a micro USB cord, okay? And I have a USB-C cord here that I've been using. And I have, sorry about all the noise, let me unexpand this thing here that I got from AliExpress. And here's what I found out. When I hook this up, and I use a very a fast charging USB block, and when I hooked it up, I tried it with this cord and this cord, and they will only allow about 0.8 amps to come through to the charging block for the batteries. But when I used this one, I had 1.7 amps that were allowed to come through to the charging block. So it would take twice as long to charge them on these right here than it took on this one. It took 14 hours, I think, and 20 minutes to charge with this one. That would have been a lot longer on these, because these were charging at almost right about half the amperage. So I want to throw that out, and the way I was able to measure that is by hooking this in between to see how many amps were being pulled by the charging station, the charging block that comes with the batteries. Also, let me mention another valuable tool, and this is not necessary to do what I was just talking about, but if you want to get really deep into testing USB chargers and cords and things like that, these USB testers here, load testers, this one's about, I think, 2 amps. This one would do 4 amps. These work very well. They're pretty cheap. This might have been 10 bucks. This one was maybe 15. Has a little screen on the side so that you can see with this one. So I really recommend one like this, because with this one you would need, it'd be nice to have this in between also, so that you can see what the amperage and voltage of what's going on with that. So let's go ahead and get into the Joiry batteries now. They came in this box. The charger came in this box, and you had 2 batteries, and they came in these boxes. Let me say this. It says this is the NP-F970 batteries. Don't know which ones they are, but these batteries are also, I've seen that are sold under different brand names. So Joiry, as you know, a lot of stuff. Joiry is not the only one. I saw one called Sun something, and it was the exact same boxes. Let's take a look at the charging, the batteries and stuff themselves. You move that out the way. Again, here's the charging blocks. If you go on Amazon, I will put a link below to where you can get these. I chose this charging block. This one allows the batteries to be mounted standing up on end. I kind of maybe wish I had it went the other way, but they're the same price no matter which way you go. both batteries at the same time. As on the end of it, it has a micro USB and a C port. It comes with the micro USB, not the C port. I haven't seen a difference in the charging capability between the two, just whatever cord you have available. But again, it does come with the micro USB cord. On the bottom of the batteries here, let's kind of read what they say here. It's all about is Joiry replaces the NP-F970, 950, and 930, 7.2 volts, 8800 milliamps, 63.4 watt hours. Li-ion, again, there's no branding on these batteries at all, which is why I said in the beginning, I am absolutely certain that these batteries will find a different, you would find them under different names, but they are the same batteries. There's no battery indicators on here of the how much charge is in the battery, but I have found that they work perfectly fine. Again, I cannot vouch for how many milliamps these batteries may actually be, but they do seem to work fine thus far. On the bottom of the charger here, let's take a quick look. It said it's a dual model DL-F970, input 5 volts, 2.1 amps, USB-C 5 volts, 2.1 amps, and as I said, there's no difference between the ports, whether you use the USB, the micro USB, or the USB-C port. Output 8.4 volts, 700 milliamps for one, or 500 milliamps for two. Again, when I had this hooked up with two batteries charging at the same time, it was showing right below like 1.68 milliamps. So it actually charges, I think, a little bit above what it says 2 at 500 milliamp. That would be only 1 amp. So it was charging definitely above that. I think it was really charging, it was charging above that. So that's a good thing. It's charging fast, but again, it did take a long time, 14 hours to charge these batteries, but they are quite large. Here it is, guys, 14 hours. At about 13 hours, it dropped from 1.7 amps, which is about average, 1.6 amps, down to 1 amp, a little under 1 amp. Then about the 14th hour, it dropped down to about ½ amp, and then it finally finished charging, about 14 hours and 20 minutes. But that's all it is about the Joiry batteries. Again, there's a link below if you would like to purchase these. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, and y'all have a blessed day.